Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is the X-Men, the animated series, Mr. Sinister figure from Marvel Legends from Hasbro. This is the second wave, part of the second wave of releases that's coming out. Mr. Sinister and the other one would be Storm. And I want to show off the Storm one because already really interesting is that the Mr. Sinister box is bigger. It's not really showing off there. There, I guess this will, there we go. That better shows it off. It's not quite double the size box-wise, but it is much, much bigger. So I'm really interested in diving in and seeing this because I want to know why it's a bigger box. So this is Marvel Legends figures based off X-Men, the animated series. We can see that it's really cool packaging. This is part of Hasbro's Green Initiative, but I think what's really cool about this is it looks like an old school VHS box, and having grown up during that time period, I'm a big fan of that. I think it's just really creative, really fun, and just is one of those things that kind of harkens back to when the X-Men animated series originally was released. So let's dive in and check out Mr. Sinister, because I am pumped for this. I am so pumped for this. So Sinister is an interesting character. He's one that I will admit I was never the biggest fan of. It was not one that ever really kind of jumped out at me of like I had to get or I had to get toy wise, or one that I like super liked, or as just a character. So to me it was always just intriguing. You know, it's I guess there's no accessories. Well, I guess there's no accessories. Okay, cool. So I think it was just always just an interesting character to me because, you know, there was a lot of stuff that was, you know, obviously really interesting as far as his history with, like, the Summers family, and that's really kind of, like, what I felt like his whole shtick was. Like, nothing else really kind of came of it. So, yeah, it was never one that kind of jumped out. And then, you know, obviously these recent years, we've had a much different take on the character, and he's gotten much more interesting. Alright, so let's do our stand test. I'm doing a stand test. It looks like he might be propped up due to his cape, which is, we'll talk about in a little bit. But I'm kind of good with that. Let's go over the articulation. We got foot up and down, side to side. Lower ankle turns a little bit. Knee is double jointed. Upper thigh twists. Hip has got full range of motion. Twists at the waist. And bend back and forth. See arms. He's got really good range of motion, even with the shoulder pads, which is pretty awesome. Elbow is, I'll kind of call it double jointed. It kind of gets caught a little bit. Yeah, no, you can get it. You just need a push on it. And then hands do go up and down. So we got some movement on the hands beyond side to side. Head, back and forth. A little bit of up and down. I think that's everything as far as movement on him. Alright, let's talk about the details. First, it's the cape. It's all about the cape. This massive, giant cape of his that is very plasticky, and you can do some damage with it. Like, this is heavy, heavy, heavy. I can understand if he doesn't come with any accessories because the cape is his accessory. It is a massive, massive bit of figure. But the details of the figure are super, super nice. One, he feels massive. Mr. Sinister does feel like a really big figure. The coloring is awesome. The black and the blue, the shading on it, where the black is, looks really cool. The red pops out. The face looks great, and he has that just sinister smile that, you know, we all love. You know, the cape, I maybe wish there was a little bit more to it than just straight blue, but it still works because of the inside of being black. Beyond that, like, it's just a really hefty, big figure that just is really nice, and I love the claw hand, just the not quite end of fingers that are normal. They are slightly claw-like, which just feels so right for this character. And you can do a lot of posing with the hand the way it is, and then of course we got a fist that's closed. Maybe wish there was like maybe an extra fist that was open would have been good. I'll make sure, because there really is not anything extra. Just got the, well, whatever. No accessories on this one. Not a big deal. You don't need it with every single figure. But overall, like I'm very happy with this. I think this is a pretty cool addition, pretty cool sculpt, and it feels hefty. Like out of all the figures, this one it's got some weight to it. So I'm pretty pumped when it comes to that. This is some cool stuff. Overall, like it's nice. It's a really nice rendition of the figure for the X-Men animated line. So very, very cool stuff. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You can get this now. It's obviously shipping from Hasbro. Really excited to see what else is part of the line. Of course, we've got Storm, which we showed off. There's Jean Grey, and then Morph is coming as well at some point, and that should be a really awesome figure. You can go get this now. We have a link underneath this video where you can purchase yours. It's from Hasbro directly, I believe. That's the only place you can get these. If you want the latest comic news, though, you can check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep playing with your toys, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.